Okay, so now we are 1 week out from both procedures, right? And you had general anesthesia.
I did.
And it was about 6 hours you were under, I believe, right?
Yes. That sounds
And you had it without. My first question is that I know that without anesthesia you're awake. So how painful it was?
There was no pain. There was no pain at all. No discomfort, no pain.
And if you can, like, wants to compare it to going to a dentist getting tooth filled, what's the comparison? Is it same, worse, or better?
You know, the facelift was so much more pleasant than going to the dentist. You didn't have the smells, you didn't have the
sound,
the stinging. There was not one part of the facelift that stung, that hurt. There was no pain whatsoever.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was more like a facial, like a microdermabrasion type facial.
Okay. So I know you were asleep. At what point do you remember everything?
I remember, from what I understand, 2 hours after I woke up. After I was put out.
So it took you about 2 hours before you started to come around.
To come around. And I just remember being very nauseous and very out of it. Totally out of it. And I didn't want to leave the office. But the surgery area. I didn't want to leave, but I had to go to an aftercare center where they looked after me. Basically, I guess a 24-hour kind of. There's a nurse there, and they have, I'm an IV. I had a catheter.
Oh, the catheter was still in you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Because that way, because there was no way I could walk by myself to go to the bathroom.
Okay. When did the catheter came out?
At 7 o'clock the next morning.
The next morning. Okay.
Yeah. And the worst part I would have to say is the nauseousness.
So for you, pain was not a major issue also, am I correct?
It wasn't, no. To me, well, the nauseousness maybe overshadowed but I felt, well, I had a chemical pill, so I felt like the hot on my face, but I mostly just felt completely nauseous.
And for the skin resurfacing, we did a fractional treatment. And how painful was it, or what was the experience during the procedure that you had a fractional skin treatment, and after? What was the feeling for that? I know you came back a few hours after you had it done. Were you also burning after? Did you have a burning sensation? You didn't have a burning sensation after. Okay. And you still peeling your skin, which is good.
Yeah.
Which is good. Means that the new skin is coming up. And how was your skin a few days after?
It was fine. It felt like hard, like rough. And then I've just noticed throughout the last couple of days it smoothed out.
Well, it sort of schlepped off.
Yeah, it schlepped off.
Okay. And you took care of her.
Yes.
So what was your experience? Because you remember probably more than she did.
It wasn't supposed to be like that. She was supposed to go with my mom.
Okay.
But when we got to my house,
she used to leave.
She wouldn't leave. She was like crazy. She was like insane. She was like, was in her pajamas like a monster. Boom, boom, boom. She goes in my guest room and she's like this. I go to stay up 4 pillows up.
Well, they give you specific instructions.
It is true. It is true.
You have to follow these instructions.
So you had a drain also. When did the drain came out?
He came. The doctor came that morning at the facility.
So
at the hotel.
Remove the drain from the head.
Removed the drain, and he removed all the major bandages because he didn't want me to drive back
with the drain on.
Yeah, and he didn't want me to have to come back.
Okay, so you had a drain for the blood to be.
Yeah, there was a lot. I saw him. It was here and here. There was two.
You had 2 drains.
And they emptied them. They would pour. It was kind of gross.
Okay. At this point, as far as what your experience is at 7 days after, how do you feel?
I mean, right now I feel good. 7 days after.
Good.
I mean, I'm still swollen. I'm still very conscious of, I feel the pressure and, I still feel the staples.
Okay.
I feel all that, but I feel good. Like, obviously I'm not nauseous. I'm driving. I do short trips.
Good.
But,
so let me ask you another question. Let's say I tell you that tomorrow morning you have to go back to work, okay, and you have to deal with a client. How comfortable do you feel going back tomorrow to deal with a client and meet with customers?
I've already dealt with clients.
Oh, you already did? Okay.
I have yeah.
When did you start meeting clients? Yesterday you started meeting clients. Okay.
Look, like I had
you really don't.
I don't.
Let me get you to look really this way because I want to make sure the camera sees the front face, so this is what most people see you.
Yeah.
And we took a picture. As far as dealing with clients, if I tell you that tomorrow you have to deal with, how do you feel that? If I tell you tomorrow you have to go to work?
I would feel a little self-conscious.
Okay.
Because I know I have like big face.
Okay.
You know, and I have to wear the greasy stuff on my face. And I still have the staples.
You have to stop the staples. If you notice, actually, that one of the difference between the incisions, in you, we don't have the incision back of the neck going, and back of the neck is clear where the hairline is. And let me turn this way, actually, let me show it better. There's no incision back of the ear. And in here, we have the incision that lines back of the neck. So the staples is still there.
Yeah.
The staples is still there. We try to avoid, I try usually avoid putting staples in the neck so you don't feel comfortable tomorrow to go to...
I mean, if I had to, I would.
But
You
you
have to
don't
take
feel-
care of business,
But if you'd rather not to.
I would rather just wait. And,
Okay.
Yeah, I would rather wait a few more days.
I think it was great. Anything you'd like to add at this point? Anything that...
You know what I have to say, what was the best part of my procedure, because we pretty much did everything together, was I didn't have to do the pre-op.
Oh, that's right.
You were
I
back
had
and forth
to-
with
I
my
had to-
EKG.
The
and
labs
the
and
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you have to do under anesthesia, so you have the whole EKG, labs,
the
doctors.
chest X-ray, all that stuff.
Did you have to see a doctor to get
We
that clear
did.
still?
She had to write a form saying I was cleared. It's very serious when you go under. You know, they have to check everything.
Okay.
And then you have to
Yeah.
stop all your, well, maybe you did too, but I just stopped like a list of all kinds of meds.
Yeah, and then the other thing was, I felt sort of bad for you, was I was able to eat breakfast.
Very fast. You're right.
I had the nicest continental breakfast. And
Coffee.
I told her, because we were staying together, I said, okay, you just stay up here and I'll eat downstairs, so she wouldn't see me eating. So I had like a nice breakfast the morning of, and then I ate when I got home, when I got back.
When was the first time you were able to eat, by the way?
Oh my gosh. I threw, well, no, I mean, they tried to get me to eat like applesauce and drink and the first night, and that wouldn't stay. And
So
then
when was your
probably-
real meal? When was your first real meal?
The next,
Yeah,
yes,
Mom
it was Mom.
yeah,
She made some
Curry soup.
curry or miso soup.
Yeah.
And I just probably
Friday?
Saturday, Sunday.
How many days after we talking about?
See, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, like 3 days after.
3 days after. When did you
Yeah.
have your first real meal?
That night.
That night. And how did it? Was it any tough on your stomach or anything like that?
No,
Every meal?
no,
Okay.
I enjoyed it. The food tasted
What did you have, by
good.
the way?
I had turkey chili.
Oh my god.
I had turkey chili with garlic bread, and yeah, it was good.
And IV. Actually, sugar water, whatever it is they put in you, the bag up there. So yeah,
Yeah.
an IV and
It was just like, it was amazing, because it was like you just go back to normal. You know, like
Much
a
faster.
lot faster, yeah.
but you look really good. I mean, you could tell, everyone could tell you look really good.
Yeah, you look really good too.
Yeah, you both look amazing. You're just a little bit more swollen, that was the whole point of trying to see if anesthesia caused more swelling. As far as the depth of the facelift, you both have the same depth. I think it was great.
It was great.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank
You're
you so
welcome.
much.
You were both amazing. You were both amazing. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Simoni.